Hello everybody, I'm Chrissy from the YMCA and I am here to take you through a chair yoga class. So all you'll need for this little movement is a comfortable folding chair and some loose clothes and an open state of mind. So come have a seat with me. This is a gentle movement that anyone can do. If you're working at your desk, take a few minutes to just move in the chair. If you're working through any type of an injury, again, really nice, easy movement, working on all the joints and the muscles of our bodies. So sitting back in your chair, I like to start every class just by centering. So I invite you to close your eyes for a few minutes and just breathe, taking a few breaths in and out through the nose. And just allowing everything to settle. Allow yourself to arrive in your body, in your breath, and in this present moment. Feel that belly the breath come all the way down into the belly. And as you exhale, feel the breath rise all the way out and through your nose. One more time, nice full belly breath. And exhale, release all the tension, all the stress, all the worry. Beautiful. We'll start gently moving. Scooch forward just a little bit on your chairs. I'm just going to take my flip-flops off. And find some good posture. So shoulders rolling back and down, crown of head lifting nice and tall. We'll start with some circle breaths. So inhale, lift the arms and gaze up towards the hands. Let your palms touch. Exhale and bring the hands to your heart center. And do that a few more times. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, drawing hands into heart center. Try it with your eyes closed. Inhale. Try to touch all 10 fingers on the palms of your hands and then bring your hands to your heart. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Now lift the arms up nice and tall. And just take your right arm down, or either arm will work, to the side of the chair and lengthen through that side body. So you want to feel a nice opening through that rib cage. Keep the shoulder drawn back and down so we're not causing any compression into our neck. And if you'd like, you can even lean a little bit further. But be mindful of the body. We never want to go past a point where we feel pain or an uncomfortable stretch. We just want to feel a nice opening. And then release that. Sitting nice and tall, both arms come up again. Inhale, palms touch. Exhale, opposite arm where your left arm drops down. You can hold on to the chair and start to lengthen and then maybe curving just a little bit. Making sure that both your sit bones are on the chair firmly. You're nice and supported. One more big breath here into that side body. Exhale and release. Nice. We're going to do 6 directional moves of the spine to warm our spine up. So the first one is extension and flexion. It's a seated cat and cow pose. So with your arms straight out in front of you, inhale, stretch across the chest, really open. Exhale and round. Now bring this down into the pelvic area. So inhale, lift, and let your tailbone just kind of jet out behind you a little bit. You're in a little baby back bend. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under and look down towards your belly. Inhale, open and reach, little baby back bend. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale and round. Beautiful. And bring the hands to your lap. And again, make sure you're scooched forward so there's space behind you. We're going to rotate the spine very gently. Your feet are hips width apart. Inhale, nice big reach. Exhale, you're going to go towards your left side and just reach for the chair if you can and the side of your leg. And just gently rotating the spine, kind of on a 45-degree angle. Again, it shouldn't hurt. We shouldn't be forcing. Just that nice gentle rotation through our spines. And then inhale, take a big breath in, and exhale into that opposite direction. Just using the leg and the chair as a little bit of leverage. Draw the shoulders down, lift the head nice and tall. We're doing great here. One more big breath. Exhale, coming into center. Beautiful job. Okay, so now we're going to open the knees and kind of stir everything a little bit. So keep your hands on your thighs and just make these nice big stirrings. I like to say here there is no right or wrong way of doing this. This is just really gentle movement. You're going to feel a little bit of a release and a stirring in your lower back. One more in this direction. And we want to make those circles as big as we can make them. And reverse opposite direction. So many of us sitting at a desk all day long, or just on a rainy day like this, maybe watching a little too much TV. So some gentle moving just to get things flowing a little bit. Last one, we've been so fortunate with beautiful weather in this social isolation. It's been really nice, but not so much today. So we got to get inside and move with all these wonderful classes the Y is providing us with. Okay. We're going to roll those shoulders a little bit. So taking the fingertips right onto the shoulders. Take your elbows. Imagine there's a paintbrush on the end of your elbow and you're just painting these beautiful big circles. And with your fingers, really feel the movement in your shoulder joints. A lot of us have injuries and issues going on in our shoulder joints. Reverse. This is a wonderful exercise to keep everything moving, lubricated, right? We take that synovial fluid that sits in our joints and kind of smear it around. Keep everything moving nicely. Good. Now take those elbows and squeeze them together. Feel your pectoral muscles contract. Feel the back of the back stretch. Stretch the elbows wide and stretch across the front of the chest and draw your shoulder blades together. Give a little squeeze in the back. Come forward. Squeeze those elbows. And pull back. Now let's do this with the breath, okay? So exhale, bring the elbows forward. Inhale, bring them back. For two more, exhale forward. Inhale back. One more, exhale forward. Inhale back. Beautiful, and bring the arms down to your sides. Nice. We're going to do some warrior poses in the chair this morning. So if you can switch yourself to the front right corner of your chair. Your left knee will be straight out from your hip, and your right leg will extend straight out to the side. You can turn your toes, knees, and thighs all facing the ceiling, and then take your torso and rotate it towards me, towards the front, okay? So our shoulders stacked over our hips, big open arms. Take a breath in. Imagine you're trying to reach something, but you're glued to the chair and you can't. So reach from your waist, tip down gently, and lengthen that right arm nice and high. So feeling this big opening through your side body. This is your seated triangle pose. You can gaze up at the ceiling or down as you like, or maybe just straight ahead. One more breath here. Inhale, we're going to reverse this. Take the hand, place it on the chair, and just reach up through the right arm, feeling that stretch through the right side. If you're feeling really open, you can take it a little bit further, but remember, be in your body, don't go too far. Now we're going to flow that. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, bring the arm over. Inhale, breath up. Exhale, bring it over. One more time like this, just this nice gentle movement into the side body. Last one, hand comes up and over. And then release it down to center. Nice job. Let's try that on the other side. So bring the leg in, scooch over to the left side of the chair. So that left leg coming straight out from the hip the best you can, with the thigh, knees, and toes facing up. Your right leg is forward from your right hip. Your arms are long and your shoulders are stacked right over your hips. Take a breath in and reach for it. Oh, but you can't, you're stuck. Beautiful. Lift the arm and lengthen. Finding a few breaths here into that side body. One more breath here. Come up. Use those abs nice and strong. Use your core muscles to lift yourself up. Hand to the chair and lengthen. Reverse this. Again, the eye gaze wherever it's comfortable. Maybe you can even reach a little bit further. No judgment, no self-expectation. Just be in your body here. We're going to be kind to ourselves. Inhale, lift. Okay, ready for that flow? Exhale, bring it over. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, reach it over. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. Last one right here. And come up nice and straight. Beautiful. Hands come in. Go ahead and drag that leg back in. Nice work. Okay. We're going to do just a little bit of marching here just to fire up our abdominal muscles a little bit. So again, we want our backs away from the chair. And we're going to hold on to the side of the chair. And with a nice tall straight spine, take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, I want you to pull that right knee up like you're marching. And then lower it down. And lift the left knee. And lower it down. So you're going to start to feel this in your hip flexors and your lower abdominal muscles. So just doing some marching here. Side to side, lifting and lowering, firing up those lower abdominals and your hip flexors. We'll just do a few more here. Since we can't walk too far today, we'll walk in place. Last one, right? And then left. And now we're going to tap into that side body a little bit. So arms come down to the sides. We're just going to reach for the floor, stretch up and lift. And then the other side, reach down, lift up. So using those side muscles, pull yourself up. You're getting a stretch on one side and a strengthener on the other. A few more times, over and up and over and up, over and up. Nice job. One more on each side. Lift it up. Perfect. And let's repeat that, bringing the hands to the chair again. Lift and lower. So we want to try not to let the upper body collapse down when we're lifting like this. We want to stay up nice and tall. We want to pull from those abdominal muscles and hips. So lift and lower. A few more times. Keep marching. We're doing great. We tend to talk a lot when we're doing these home videos. It's really hard to teach when you don't know your audience and we don't get any reactions. So you have to bear with all of our our chatter as we're teaching. We're amusing ourselves. Last one, left side. Beautiful. Arms come down to the sides. And again, we're going to bend and lift and bend and lift and bend and lift and bend. Just four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Shake that out. Okay, so that took care of a little bit of tummy and a little bit of side work. I want to work your back muscles just a little bit more. So I'm going to stand up. You can stay in your chair, but I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see this. You're going to lean forward just slightly, and you'll do that in the chair. Just leaning forward slightly. Loop your shoulders back and then lift your elbows behind you and start to squeeze the elbows together and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then reach those elbows out nice and long. Hold that squeeze in the low back. Squeeze, 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 reach the arms out and relax. And let's do that a few more times. So looping the shoulders back, lifting the elbows, press back through the triceps. Hold that whole squeeze. Fly the arms out nice and long. And relax and release. 2 more times. Loop, lift the elbows, press back, open the arms, lower and release. Last one, loop the shoulders, lift the elbows, squeeze. This time we're going to hold it right here. We're going to press it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up for me. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You got this. 4, 3, 2, relax and release, and go ahead and shake that out. Nice job. Okay, let's stretch that out now. Interlace your fingers, push the palms away, separate your shoulder blades, and just look down towards your belly a little bit here. So rounding a little bit into that upper back that we just exercised and strengthened. One more breath. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up nice and tall. And exhale, roll the wrists and release all the way down. Beautiful. Okay, let's work with our hips a little bit, some mobility in our hips. So Lace your fingers behind the right knee and draw the knee up. Find your good posture. Remember, try not to round down. We want to stay lifted. And we're going to add some nice circles. So just like we did earlier with those shoulder rolls when we bent our elbows with the paintbrush, we want to kind of smear that synovial fluid around in our hips. Reverse your circle. So right now your hips are under very little compression, right? You're sitting, very little weight bearing. So they have a greater range of motion. So make that circle nice and big. Good. And then we're going to take this ankle and bring it on top of the knee. And if that is not accessible for you, then bring the ankle right in front of the other ankle down on the floor. We're going to take a nice stretch into our piriformis muscle. So bring the arms back so your chest is nice and open. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, you're just going to lean forward a slight bit from your hip with your spine nice and long. Draw your shoulders back, keep your neck long, and just gaze down at the floor right in front of that foot. And you should feel a nice deep stretch deep in the back of that right hip. Breathe into it. One more breath here. And come on, nice and tall. Perfect. Let's do that on the other side. Lace behind that right knee, left knee, and make those nice big circles. So circle, circle. It's easy. It should feel good. Life doesn't always have to be so hard. Reverse. So now more than ever, we just need to kind of slow things down a little bit. Come back to basics. Just move, feel good, ankle over knee. Or remember, that ankle can be in front of the ankle on the floor. Bring the arms back, take a deep breath in with an open chest. Exhale, tip forward from your hip, shoulders slide back, gazing down at the floor on a diagonal. So this way your neck is in line with the rest of your spine. Everything in good alignment, slowing down our breathing. One more breath here. And release, bring that foot down. Okay, slide back in your chair. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Let's just do a little neck work here. Take your right ear and just drop it over the right shoulder. And feel that nice stretch through the left side of your neck. Just relax here. And then lift up, and the other side. Sometimes we sleep a little bit funny on our pillow and we get that little bit of pinching in the side of our neck or at the base of our neck in the back. Or maybe we just are at our desks all day and holding our phone in a particular position. So stretch out those side neck muscles. Now we're going to move a little bit. Take the chin, draw it down across the chest like you're making this U shape until that right ear comes back over the right shoulder. And then draw the chin down again, other side. So just doing this a few times. You'll feel the stretch on the side of your neck as well as at the base of your neck. Just keep going side to side. Last one. And then lift the head all the way up. And just stay in your chair. Close your eyes. And allow everything to relax. Come back into your breath. Relaxing the shoulders. Softening your face. Feeling the whole body just releasing. Very important to take a few minutes every day. Power down and allow yourself to reset. Feel free to stay here as long as you like and enjoy your time with you in the present moment. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful day.